everyone, Live for Lux here. I have my monogram Pochette Métis from Steven. I've had this bag for a couple of weeks, but I just have not had the chance to film this video. Okay, it came with this box. It has a magnetic closure. It came with the bubble insert. It was wrapped with a ribbon, and it came with this dust bag. And that's the font on the dust bag. So it isn't a blue color. I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up, but it definitely is blue, like a dark navy. Put that back there. Okay, so overall, I absolutely love this bag. I was so excited to get this. I know so many people have been raving about this actual version because it does have a little bit of that green. You can see the green undertone, and I know so many of you girls love that, as I do. So I'm so happy to have this in my collection. Okay, so let's just look at a couple of things on the top. So right there you have your stamp, which is really nice and deep, and the vachetta is so soft. And the thread looks really good. It does go on a slant, and it isn't overly yellow at all in person. Let me show you the glazing, which also looks really good. It has like, I guess it's like that ox blood color that they say. It's not overly red at all, and it isn't too dark either. I don't know if there's, I guess I see a little bit of a shine, but again, with wear, you can just, that will kind of dull out. Okay, here's the hardware. Louis Vuitton Paris. And this looks like it's good too. It doesn't come too high. And then here's the glazing on the side. It looks like, this glazing definitely looks a little bit darker than the handle, but I mean, I don't really think anyone's gonna turn my bag to the side to look at that. To me, that's really minor. And if I scratch over the hardware, it feels like it's deep. Okay, so to open the bag, and then right here you do have, the tip does go up right here. So the tip goes up like it is supposed to. And then you have your ball, those screws. Okay, before I go, all right, well, we can go into the bag. Okay, so we have another bubble. We have our strap. And you can see that beautiful canvas just continues without. And then on the inside, we have that brown, like microfiber. And you can see the stamp. Louis Vuitton Paris, made in Italy. Again, the stitching is done really well. It is on a slant, and the stamp is nice, crisp. It looks perfect. Okay. And it has like a really good, it is like malleable without being like overly squishy. It's like just enough. It's structured, but it's still soft, if that makes sense. So we could look at this is the alignment on the front. So when it's closed, this is, I guess, how it lines up, but I guess because it's not full, let me see if I stuff it back up, how it looks when it's full. So you can see the alignment on the front. Here is the side of the bag. Here is the back. Here's the other side. And here is the bottom. Okay, so over here on the side, you have some vachetta, you have a D-ring, and you have another little rivet right there. These do have some double stitches. Over here, also again, a few double stitches. There's your rivet and your D-ring. And I'll show you the glazing on the side and on the side. And then you can see the glazing on the bag is also, it's nice and thick, and it's really smooth. I'll show you. So the glazing is really, it's done really well. And the brown thread is really nice too. It blends in really well to the back. Show you, I am so happy with this alignment also because I do know that you're supposed to see just a little bit of that flower, and you do right there. And then the same down here, you should see like half a row. So this is all correct. And there's your the engraving of the Louis Vuitton on your zipper. The zipper works really well. It opens easily. And my day code is in there. So the day code is PL4168. Let's see if I can get it out. It's kind of hard. This is hard. This one is hard to get to. Let's see. Trying to get. It's I think you can see the PL4168, but that is the day code in there. Okay, let me show you the strap. So it has 5 notches, just like the new ones do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have one of these to just secure the strap once you pick your notch. Here's the hardware and your lobster clasp. And this is the other one. So what I love about this is it is structured. All my flowers are centered perfectly. Okay, I'll show you the whole thing. This tip is right. You're supposed to see a little bit of the flower on the tip. Okay, so as I was saying, the flowers are all centered. You're supposed to have 5 notches. I'll measure the strap for you, but again, I guess I'll put it on the longest one. So on the longest available notch, the strap measures, including the hardware. So on the longest notch, including all of the hardware, you get 46.5 inches, including the hardware, okay? The strap is 46.5 inches on the longest notch. So you have, where the notches are, I'll measure that, you have about 6 inches to play with. So the notches go 6 inches. So from here to here, you have 6 inches to play with. So you can go from 46.5 inches down to 40.5 inches, depending on how you like or to wear your bag. All right, let's measure this bag. And I just want to mention that the top handle, it does go up just ever so slightly, but it does lay flat so nicely on the bag. So you can see how it kind of lays flat. And it goes from thin, it gets thicker, and then it goes thinner again. Okay, so the bag should be 9.8 inches in length. So it looks like right here we got about 9.5. Looks like 9.5, but if I go here, yeah, it's just 9. It's 9.5 inches in length. It should be 7.5 inches in height. So I would say we get, let me do it from the back maybe. We get like 7.25. 7.25 in height and 2.8 inches wide. So this always gets me because I'm not really sure where they're picking that from, but if I go from here to here, Yeah, okay. Looks like about 2.8 or 2 3/4. 2 3/4, I would say. So all of those measurements look to match up really well. These are centered, these little rivets are centered. The vachetta looks good over here. The zipper opened up really well. It was very easy. The canvas is just beautiful. And it's really, it has like a nice, it does have a nice sheen to it. I did put, I believe, some leather conditioner on it. I didn't do any turtle wax yet. The hardware opens really easily. Over here again, the rivet is centered. The vachetta looks good. The D-ring looks good. The glazing looks amazing. I don't really have anything bad to say about this bag. I'm so happy to have it. You know, the inside has the good pockets. You have your back pocket, your middle, which is the largest, and then your front pocket, which is the second largest. And then you have your back pocket over here. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I love the alignment. I think the alignment looks good. I really have nothing bad to say about the bag. I'll just open it all up for you to see everything. You know, and again, things that I love about a bag maybe don't suit you, but again, these are just my opinions. And that's it. And then I bought some fun twillies. These are unbranded, and I got them on eBay. This one is like a Dior inspired, and then I have these two, which I had it tied on the other day, but I kind of want this to get a little patina, so I took them off. All right, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.